Okay, so we're going to be looking at this D'Angelo video. Um, and it's pretty disturbing that people are this incompetent. So let's just listen. Watching Joe Rogan's comedy special until I actually laugh. So there's somebody that doesn't like Joe Rogan. I don't agree with this man. When I listen to him, he sounds so backward.
Healthcare is a basic human right. I agree. We think that education should be free. Me too. And men can get pregnant.
They can, you know? It happens.
Men can get pregnant. It happens. Okay, how can a man get pregnant? Okay, if you have a woman with gender dysphoria who identifies as a man, then they can technically get pregnant because they are a biological woman that identifies as a man. And that's what he's saying. They can. Why is it so hard to believe and understand? A biological woman that identifies as a man is a man that can get pregnant.
I will never understand this visceral reaction. It is so easy to wrap your head around how a man could get pregnant.
Yes, it's this easy, okay? A trans man can get pregnant. A man cannot get pregnant, okay? If you are a woman that identifies as a man and transitions into a man but still can get pregnant, you obviously didn't fully transition into a man. So you are a trans man. You are a woman who identifies as a man but still has female biology. So it's a social construct that you identify as a man. Okay, you're a woman with gender dysphoria, which some people think is a mental illness or some sort of defect, where the woman has the mentality or wants to be a man. It's kind of like a man that wants to be a woman. You know, some people do it for all sorts of reasons, but they want to convince you that it's just because they feel like they're the opposite gender. They have gender dysphoria. And what people want you to do is to affirm their gender dysphoria by like, well, I don't see a woman. I see a man. I'm respecting your pronouns. You are a man. Just biologically, you're a woman. So to be accurate, you're not, you know, if you're a woman that's a trans man, you will never be a man. Okay, what D'Angelo wants you to do is close your eyes and say, I am going to affirm your gender. I'm going to go along with your gender dysphoria. I'm going to respect your pronouns. And I'm going to forget that you are a woman, but actually a man because you want to be a man. It's like a schizo that says they are Michael Jackson. You know, Michael Jackson is just a social construct. It's just a word. You can, you know, be Michael Jackson if you want to be Michael Jackson, you know. You may be a mentally ill schizo who is not actually the one and only Michael Jackson. But if you identify as Michael Jackson, if your pronoun is Michael Jackson, because you feel like you're Michael Jackson and you believe you're Michael Jackson, then you are Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson can get pregnant if you are a biological woman that transitioned into Michael Jackson. Now this is easy to wrap your head around. Makes perfect logical sense if you want to respect people's pronouns.
You were born in a specific body, but you're a man. If pregnancy is one of the capabilities of your body and also something you choose to explore, a man got pregnant. Like, where is this crazy disconnect that they're trying to force so hard? You want to talk about people forcing things?
Yeah, you know what is a man? Do you wear blue jeans? Do you wear flannel shirts? Do you cut your hair short? Do you take a bunch of, you know, testosterone? Do you have like a beard because of that? Did you cut your boobs off? You know, if you are LARPing as a man by doing all of these things, these gender affirmation surgeries, you know, at what point do you become a man? Or do you know, you don't even have to do any of these things. This is a lot. You don't need to do any of these things. You can just identify as whatever you want to be. You know, you don't have to try. You don't have to masquerade.
Why do people like Joe Rogan try to force us to pretend like this doesn't make sense? When will people like this just admit it is so much easier to just be woke according to their
It's so much easier just to go along with their delusions. It's so much easier. You know, if you see a 6-foot muscular man running around in a dress with lipstick and a wig, it is so much easier to just go along with it. It is so much easier. If you see a woman who cut their boobs off and is doing all these gender affirmation surgeries and treatments, and they're pregnant, you know, just go along with it and be like, that man makes a mighty fine pregnant man. It's so much easier. You know, you can be accurate. You can be precise. This trans man is pregnant. That is an accurate description. This man is pregnant. That's just, what are you doing? That's you're cutting out a detail here. Just say trans man. A woman that's LARPing is a man. That's what it is, accurately, precisely. If you just call them a man, you're leaving out a little clue here, people.
Definition. That's the gag that really sends me. Like, it takes me out when I think about how much easier it is to respect someone's pronoun.
Oh, it's about respect. It's just so much easier to respect a insane person running around LARPing as something that they're not. Then, you know, just affirm their delusions, their dysphoria. It's just so much easier. Why are you going to be like, man, that's a woman masquerading as a man that is pregnant? That's a more accurate description than saying, that man is pregnant. Again, what are you trying to be? If female and male is just a social construct, why are you trying to fit within a social construct? You know, doesn't make, you know, it's like you're trying to get something out of it. You know, I don't know what.
I don't have to guess. Oh my, thank God. You're neither a man nor a woman, and you use they, them pronouns. The exact same pronouns I use to refer to people when I don't know whether they're a man or a woman. You see that person over there?
And you just don't know if they're a man or a woman.
In the water? Are they drowning? Like, I just take that same convention and apply it to you? So easy. But also, I'm really concerned. I think that person over there is drowning.
Listen, if you're a heterosexual man, and I know there's a few of us left.
Y'all cheered for that? Bro, there has to be repercussions. Honestly, the people in that audience need to be fined. You've got the same people who are raging at black women and claiming they're ruining TV shows by existing in them. And many of these very same people are out here laughing at, did you just assume my gender and straight men exist? Who, pray tell, do you think is actually ruining entertainment? Burn the Boats is a real
What am I even watching? And why?
stunning and brave title for a man who has to know that this comedy special is a trash fire.
I'm willing to say men.
Okay, so why is he wearing Sennheiser HD 598s? They don't have any treble, so he's listening to headphones that are bloated, muddy in the mid bass, don't have proper bass, deep bass, sub bass extension and emphasis, shouty upper mids, and no treble. I can't respect somebody that doesn't even know how to get a pair of well-tuned headphones like the Biodynamic DT990s with one ear pads. So, you know, if he's bad at audio, I can't, you know, and he's bad at, you know, what a man and a woman is and gender and you know, I just, you know, goddamn, I'm smart.